Hello, and welcome to our Transformational Health Masterclass. I'm Dr. Sam, and I'm thrilled you've joined us today. For over 25 years, I've dedicated my career to understanding the intricate connections between nutrition, lifestyle choices, genetics, and functional lab testing. This journey led me to develop the neuroharmony model and create a supportive environment where you can truly thrive. Today, I'm going to share my game-changing health principles that can transform your health. This class is designed for you if you are committed to your health and ready for answers. My team and I would love to support you in your health journey. Let's get started.
Every day, Dr. Sam works with clients facing complex health challenges that conventional medicine hasn't been able to solve. What these clients all share is a desire to find root causes, not just manage symptoms. They're looking for personalized solutions based on their unique biology, not a one-size-fits-all approach.
Throughout my career, I kept seeing the same pattern over and over. People would come to me after seeing multiple specialists, each focused on treating isolated symptoms rather than connecting the dots between them. I realized we needed a more comprehensive approach, one that recognized how our neurological function, hormonal imbalance, digestive health, detox pathways, and metabolic processes all work together as an interconnected system. That's why I developed the neuroharmony model. This integrative approach looks at your entire health picture, analyzing key biomarkers and functional imbalances to create a personalized roadmap for healing. Let's dive in so you can start making changes in your life today.
Let's start with digestion. So why does gut health matter? Did you know that 70 to 80% of your immune system is in your gut? And have you heard of the gut-brain axis, where gut bacteria produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and communicate via the vagus nerve to influence mood, cognition, and mental health? Your gut is also where you absorb nutrients, control inflammation throughout your entire body, and regulate metabolism. Dr. Sam offers comprehensive testing, and the GI map is one of those tests. The GI map is an advanced stool test that uses DNA sequencing technology to provide comprehensive insights into your gut microbiome. So if you're curious about what's happening inside your gut, or you struggle with digestive issues, the GI map is definitely the test for you. So what exactly does the GI map test reveal? The GI map provides a detailed analysis of bacterial imbalances. I'm sure you've heard of good versus bad bacteria, parasitic infections, viral pathogens, fungal overgrowths such as candida, digestive function like how well your digestive enzymes are working, and antibiotic-resistant genes. Not to mention H. pylori and some other really important markers as well. So if you experience gas, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, IBS, fatigue, anxiety, skin conditions like eczema and psoriasis, food sensitivities, weight loss challenges, or recurrent infections, the GI map could be a game changer for you. Dr. Sam and I would absolutely love to support you. If you invest in the Balanced Gut package, not only will you receive the GI map test, but you'll also receive one-on-one private sessions with Dr. Sam, as well as personalized health coaching with me. You'll also receive professional-grade supplement recommendations with discounts and professional resources. So if you're ready to get started today, please reach out. Now Dr. Sam is going to share some really important digestion tips so that you can get started on healing your gut today.
So, what is an ideal poop? It's about 30 centimeters worth a day or 1 foot. Full and well formed, not greasy. It passes easily. You can't identify what's in it, like, oh, that was breakfast, that was lunch, this is more corn, whatever. The colon transit time is 12 to 24 hours. Oh, there's the beet test where you eat a beet and your stools will turn purple or purplish. And so if you eat a beet and you start the clock, then you can see how long does it take for the purple to show up and then how long does it take for all the purple to go away. It smells natural, it flushes easily, you shouldn't do more than 1 to 3 wipes. The first thing to do is that when you wake up in the morning is to have water. Ideally, it's warm water because it will help pass more quickly into the small intestine. If you drink a big thing of water in the morning, what will happen is that your stomach will stretch, and that stretch will trigger a neurological reflex called the gastrocolic reflex. Gastro means stomach, and colic means colon. So whenever you trigger the vagus nerve, you get that rolling contraction. When you stretch the stomach, you trigger that rolling contraction, which will then help move stuck material, but also the water itself will soften the stools.
Now let's talk about liver detox. So what you probably already know is that the liver is the master detox organ, filtering and removing toxins, drugs, alcohol, and waste products from your blood. But what you may not know is that the liver is also important for protein production, bile production, blood sugar regulation, fat metabolism, vitamin and mineral storage, blood filtering, and immune system function. Dr. Sam also offers the Total Tox test, which is a urine test that measures toxins in your body, including mold, heavy metals, and environmental chemicals. So who should get tested? If you experience unexplained chronic fatigue, chronic headaches or migraines, neurological issues, digestive issues, respiratory issues, or skin rashes like eczema, psoriasis, or hives, then you may want to get the Total Tox test. Now let's take a look at the sample report so you'll know exactly what you'll receive if you order the Total Tox test. As you can see, there are tons of mycotoxins to test for, as well as heavy metals like nickel, lead, aluminum, mercury, and environmental toxins like glyphosate, parabens, pesticides, phthalates, creatine, and many more. So again, if you struggle with fatigue or chronic headaches, respiratory issues, or skin rashes, Dr. Sam and I would love to work with you and offer you the molds, metals, and environmental toxins package. So reach out to get started. Now Dr. Sam is going to explain more about the liver and how you can support your liver health.
People develop toxicity through two real ways. One is that they intake too much or they can't clear it out of their system. And there's a mismatch between the rate of it going in and the rate of it getting out. So food, water, air, and products. And most people don't know that what you put on your skin goes into your skin. One of the many concepts that we'll be implementing during the course of this cleanse is to reduce the body burden. The technical term is called allostatic load. That's the jargony word, but basically it's the body burden of toxins. And one of the things that we do is clean up cleaning products, dishwashing detergent, laundry detergent, surface cleaners, soaps, shampoos, conditioners, makeups, anything like that. Those are all portals for people to be exposed to toxins.
So to get started on a liver cleanse, Dr. Sam and I recommend whole organic foods. That means veggies, low glycemic fruits like berries and green apples, organic bone broth for gut healing and collagen production, quality protein, soaked and sprouted nuts and seeds, healthy fats like avocado and olive oil, and herbs and spices. And if you're really ready to jumpstart your liver health, you can focus on eating leafy bitter greens like dandelion, kale, and arugula, cruciferous veggies like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage, beets and carrots, garlic and onion, green tea, lemons, limes, and some herbs like milk thistle, artichoke leaf, yellow dock, burdock root, chicory, and some supportive supplements like NAC, ALA, amino acids, and more. And remember, these are just generic recommendations to get you started. When you do a test or rerun your genetics, you'll have specific recommendations based on genetics, your current health status, your goals, and your unique body.
This is not just an anti-toxin diet. This is also an anti-inflammatory diet. And then we're also going to follow the environmental working groups, Dirty Dozen and Clean 15. For people like, wait, I can't afford all organic, totally get it. So we're just going to require that people avoid the Dirty Dozen or only buy these organic. The environmental working group has identified the most heavily sprayed produce items. And this is the Dirty Dozen, and this is the Clean 15. So I do not care if these are organic or not. Now, there may be other reasons to avoid corn, but these are the ones that if you were to buy them and they're also on the list of okay foods to have, you can prioritize your funds to other organic things.
Now let's talk about energy. We can't talk about energy without talking about mitochondria. So mitochondria are tiny powerhouses inside almost every cell in your body. Think of them as cellular batteries or mini power plants that convert the food you eat into usable energy. When you eat carbs, fats, or protein, your mitochondria break down these nutrients and transform them into ATP, which is like your body's universal energy currency. Dr. Sam uses the ion test to check how well your body is using nutrients. This is a blood and urine test, and it looks at over 100 different markers that shows how well your body is processing vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients. It can easily identify nutritional gaps, imbalances, or health problems that regular doctor tests might miss. The ion panel specifically tests for organic acids, amino acids, fatty acids, nutrient and toxic element profile, antioxidants, CoQ10, and vitamin D, just to name a few. So if you experience pain, brain fog, fatigue or low energy, trouble digesting fat, trouble burning fat, mood swings, or low resilience, the ion panel is for you. Now Dr. Sam is going to share some fun facts about mitochondria and what you can do to support your energy health.
If you're at a campfire, you're burning wood in the presence of oxygen, you get sparks. Now, in the mitochondria, it's no different. Instead of wood, it's carbs, amino acids, and fats burned in the presence of oxygen. But the sparks are called free radicals. And so now you've got these enzymes that are janitors that are running around quickly trying to put out the sparks. Then you've also got to have a security system, which is called your immune system, to keep out the thieves and the vandals from taking over the factory. Then you've got toxic chemicals that can screw up the mitochondria because it creates sludge in the factory and gums up the machines. Then you've got inflammation because if your factory's on fire, that's bad. That's really, really bad. To get started in terms of tips for improving energy, like things that really help the mitochondria, number one is sleep. That's sleep and really good morning and evening routines and proper digestion because the mitochondria are very metabolically expensive. And that's one of the main reasons we actually eat food is to just literally just feed the mitochondria and just generate electricity to run the whole body.
Now let's talk about hormones. You've probably heard a lot about women's hormones and the menstrual cycle, but in this case, we're referring to hormones for men and women. So why are hormones important? Hormones act like your body's chemical messengers, coordinating everything from your energy levels to your mood to your metabolism, sleep, and reproductive health. When your hormones are balanced, you feel energetic, mentally sharp, and emotionally stable. When they're out of whack, you might experience fatigue, mood swings, weight gain, sleep issues, or difficulty concentrating. Dr. Sam offers the Dutch Plus test. The Dutch Plus is an advanced hormone test that gives you a complete picture of how your body handles stress and hormones. So if you struggle with stress resilience, which Dr. Sam will go into in a moment, mood swings, cravings for sugar and salt, you get dizzy when standing, or reduced libido, then the Dutch Plus test may be for you. Now Dr. Sam is going to share more information about the Dutch Plus and why it's helpful for your hormone balance.
This is the Dutch test. It's one of the most popular hormone tests in functional medicine. It does cover sex hormones, adrenals, and melatonin, at least the Dutch Plus, which is what I run. The importance of running hormone tests is that if people are struggling with stress resilience, and so this is where you're looking at their daily adrenal rhythms, anything that's like stress resilience related, it's called HPA axis dysfunction or hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis dysfunction. So stress resilience means that any little stress has an exaggerated response, or after a stressful experience, when it does not recover quickly and just like one's whole day or mood is ruined for several hours or a day or two or more, that's low stress resilience. Craving sugars, craving salt. If you stand up and you're dizzy, if you stand up too quickly, feel dizzy or lightheaded or see lights, that may be like dehydration, it may be anemia, or maybe just weak adrenal function. And also, if you're having sex hormone dysregulation of whatever that may be, whether it's monthly cycles, whether it's concerns around potential libido, whether it's weight distribution on the body, the thing about adrenals and sex hormones is that if one is in a real or perceived state of threat, then your sex hormones regulations will shut down in favor of adrenals taking over for short-term survival. It's looking at the complete picture of hormones than just a blood draw where it just tests for testosterone, E2, maybe progesterone, maybe DHEA. But as you can see, there's lots of different metabolites here that can be mapped out. And depending on where things are, you can create a specific protocol to help balance out your sex hormones. Number one, really look at what's causing stress in your life, whether it's chronic or acute. Are there unresolved stressors or traumas that you need to go see professional help for? Do you engage in regular morning and evening routines? How is your sleep? Do you have a good social circle, hobbies? Are you surrounded by clutter? Or do you have, things that inspire beauty and creativity in your life? All those things really, really help your hormone balance.
Now let's talk about your heart. Your heart is kind of important. Did you know your heart pumps blood to deliver oxygen and nutrients to every cell in your body while removing waste? Heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide, but it often develops silently without any symptoms until it becomes serious. The good news is that regular exercise, healthy eating, not smoking, and managing stress can dramatically improve your heart health and prevent most heart problems. Dr. Sam offers a comprehensive cardiac panel personalized for you. These are some examples of what could be in your cardiac panel: CRP, CBC, C-peptides, B vitamins, cholesterol, homocysteine, blood sugar, fasting insulin, triglycerides, anemia panel, thyroid panel, lipase and amylase, which are digestive enzymes, and comprehensive metabolic panel, as well as other markers based on what you personally need. You may want to consider a cardiac panel if you have a family history of heart issues, blood sugar imbalances, high blood pressure, or known concerns with heart health. And if you're watching this thinking, wow, I think I need more than one lab, that is absolutely a possibility, and you'll receive a discount for choosing multiple labs.
Some things that can be done to support heart health. I may be sounding like a broken record in many cases, but one of the number one things you can do for your heart health is good sleep and good exercise, low stress and good digestion and good routines. I mean, it's, as you can tell, like the lifestyle recommendations have a lot of overlap. There's a lot of overlap. Proper exercise is, I would never call it more important than sleep, but I wouldn't call it less important either. Those are things I would recommend for heart health. Good sleep, good exercise, good bowel function, good diet, low stress, good social life, good routines, and so on. So how does this transformation happen? It begins with a discovery call where we discuss your health history, current challenges, goals, and our 5 lab options. If we determine that the labs and coaching are a good fit, we will take payment and get started.
And here's an insider tip. If you decide to sign up within 24 hours of your discovery call, you'll receive a special discount code. Be sure to ask about this during your call. Who doesn't love a savings? We want to make this accessible so you can start your healing journey right away. Once you're enrolled, we immediately order your comprehensive lab testing tailored to your specific concerns. But you don't have to wait for results to begin seeing improvements. You'll start receiving nutrition and lifestyle coaching right away to kickstart your transformation. Head over to our website to book a call today. Let's get started.